Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. I figured we should go ahead and clean up this area before we move on. Just want to make sure there are no more super mutants here and that we have them all taken care of. And also if they have any goodies, I want to take care of those. Alright, we got the distress beacon taken care of. I don't think there's anybody up here. I think there was a guy still up here. I'm not too sure. Jump over that fire. Let's, before we go, let's eat one of those, two of those, some of those. Let's go. So there's nobody left up here, is there? I honestly don't care about a missile launcher. Yep, Nick, man. Nick is a beast. He picked up a weapon on his own that was better than the crappy gun that he had before, the little revolver. Interesting. Got a fat man. And got a set of power armor. Interesting as well. Well, it's a power armor rig. Hey, Nick.
Go ahead. Take a look.
Let me give you some stuff. Let me give you that. Give you a fat man. You know what? I'm going to give you that shish kebab. Even though I think it might be a bad idea. And hold on to that for me too. Okay. Oh, okay. No. Okay, well, that sucked. But what sucked more was the fact that I actually lost all the audio after the fall. Something happened from the recording to the editing to the rendering, and it's just gone. Well, it's not gone. It's there. I have the audio, but it's so out of sync. The sound, the me talking, and everything is so out of sync with the video that it's horrible to watch. It's terrible. And I was going to just scrap this whole thing, and like make, I don't know, something else in here, but I figured part of this whole process of me putting these videos up is learning about the process of actually creating these videos and making them and doing and all the stuff that goes along with that. And every now and then some technical glitch will happen and you will be in a situation where, I mean, there's no way I can go back to get this footage again for the first time, and there's no way. Well, I mean, I guess I could start a new character, replay the game up until this point to play the scenario again as if it were brand new, but then the same events wouldn't happen, and the same it would just be weird, right? And a lot of effort to do, which, I've done that before. Actually, if you watch the latest Guacamelee episode, you'll know. In that video, I admitted to losing a save, but that was a totally different situation, right, where I lost the save footage completely, and or not the save, the save file that had all of the game progress that I had made had been completely lost. And excuse me, and that that was a different thing, but I was able to do something about it. Whereas this, I feel like there's really not anything I can do about it. And what the hell is that? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore it because I'm in the safety of my home here, and I just heard some weird noises outside. It's New Year's Day, so it could be fireworks, it could be whatever. I honestly don't care, because I have to do this because because it's New Year's, and one of my resolutions is to actually stick to a structure and schedule and maintain that. I mean, I've done it pretty well for the past 2 months. I've been doing these and doing better at keeping a structure, keeping a schedule, and making sure that I get on it. But I want to keep that momentum and that everything going, which I guess brings me to this whole point of me making this secondary commentary to go over top of this gameplay that I already did, that I already had a commentary for as I was going on. And I feel like there's a weird situation here now where I recorded this honestly weeks ago, and I've actually been putting off recording this secondary commentary because I've dreaded it. Like, what do I say? How do I approach it? And how do I make it engaging? Because I don't know. Like, here I'm walking up this hill because I wanted to avoid that raider camp, and I discovered the slog. What is this place? I don't really care because I need, I have my mission for the Brotherhood that I'm trying to do, the Brotherhood of Steel, and I'm trying to figure out what happened to the original recon team that came down here before Dance and his group came, and how do I accomplish that, and all the stuff that I'm talking about there. At the same time, though, it's like, now that I'm looking back at it, now that I'm looking back at it from the point of view of just watching the gameplay, it's weird. I have like this critical lens of like, why did I do that? Why did I decide to go that way instead of going a different way? Or things like that. And I don't know. I'm at a loss. So I guess since there's nothing really else to talk about, it is the New Year time. It is New Year's. It's January 1st, 2016. And it's the time that people normally use to reflect on their lives and how far they've come and things like that. And I think I've come a long way from when I first started doing these videos, as well as from the beginning of the year. But that's super cool, man. These Assaultrons are so cool. I wish you could get one as a companion. Like, that would be the best. Either Pam or what's it, Cleo over in Good Neighbor. I would love to have an Assaultron as a companion. Anyway, back to New Year's and looking back and retrospectives and stuff like that. I feel like it's useful to look back on what you've done and how you changed, but I feel like also it's kind of useless at the same time. Maybe it's useless to dwell. If you continue with looking behind you, you'll never really get ahead. But if you never look behind you, you may make the same mistakes over and over again. Who knows? Whatever. I'm just trying to fill airtime, honestly. I have a screwed up thing here. I screwed up the video, the audio, and I wanted to try to make it better, or try to at least make it presentable. So that's what this is. And I don't know. It seems to me like well, I was gonna say, it seems to me like whenever you try to do something, there's always gonna be these setbacks that you have to get past, and they can either make or break you, right? Either you hit one of these setbacks and you stop doing whatever it was, whether it be, again with the New Year's resolution theme, whether it be a new resolution or lifestyle choice that you've made to, I don't know, lose weight or read more books or learn a new skill or whatever it is, right? Invariably, you'll come to a moment where not everything goes as planned. You screw something up, or you make a mistake, or whatever, and it's those moments where you decide whether or not you're going to you're going to follow through, or you're going to give up. And I guess I want to follow through, and I don't want to give up is what I'm getting at. Also, this was weird. I found this guy, but he wasn't there the first time I went through this little area, but he was there now. It was like, what? Why? Okay. And totally random, just a guy out there, he just has a bar, and I don't know what it's for. I mean, it's a shop, but is it always there? Now I should actually go back now that some time has passed and see if he's still there, or if he's like a traveling salesman and he sets up a shop, but he doesn't have a ramen, so I don't know. So again, with the theme of New Year's resolutions and perseverance and all that blah, I guess the most common New Year's resolution is like, oh, I want to get in shape or lose weight or whatever. And I feel like that the idea of that as a New Year's resolution is flawed or bad, just because that isn't something that you just do, set up as a quote New Year's goal. That has to be like a daily goal, for the rest of your life. That is your life, is I want to be in this particular shape or whatever. And I feel like by the nature of fitness and health, if you don't look at it like that, if you look at it as just because I see the New Year's resolution as like a whim, here's a thing that I'm doing just because it's the time to do these kinds of things. For instance, I actually do want to start reading books more again. And you know, again, I will probably do that, but if I don't, it's not like a big deal. Like, it's not going to affect my life in any real way, which I guess that maybe that's just the way I look at New Year's resolutions. Maybe some people do look at them as like these huge life altering events or opportunities, you know, where they can make a big change in their life. Whereas for myself, I think I don't see it that way. I see it as like, I don't know. I see it as an opportunity. I see this, what I'm doing now, as an opportunity for me to just ramble. And let's see, I got my clock here. It is 9 p.m. On a Friday, obviously, and I have to go to work tonight, so I'm trying to do this quickly before I have to go to work. And I'm trying to do it in a way that is you know, I'm not trying to just have it be like half-assed. I want it to be good, what I'm doing. You know, so I'm gonna try using the SHAREfactory editing thing to make it cool, make everything fit as well as I can. Which that actually brings me to another point, or another thing. Oh, excuse me. Man, you know what? Before I talk about the thing that I want to talk about next, I'm going to talk about this. And it is that no matter what, without fail, every time I plug in my mic and I get set up to record, I get the yawns. Man, I just start yawning almost uncontrollably. And I don't know what it is. It's like some sort of you know, reflex. Like, it just happens. Just crazy. Anyway, so I actually had something else on my mind other than yawning, and it looks like we're coming up towards the end of this video. So I had an idea. I know I've talked about it before, how I actually make these videos and how I'm able to do it with, you know, essentially no computer or no, you know, any kind of hardware. You know, I'm just using my PS4, my TV, and a mic I bought off of Amazon for like $50, you know. And I've actually started trying to figure out how I would put together an episode or a video about, you know, making an episode of Let's Play whatever on YouTube or whatever. So I hope that'll be interesting to see, and the way I've got it figured out to do could be pretty cool. You know, I'm gonna have to try and like rig it up to work, because you know, the platform I'm using is pretty limited, and but at the same time, I think it's cool that pretty much anybody who owns, you know, a PS4, and this is going to be a thing, I can tell, you know, because, well, I know it's a thing. The Xbox One, you know, the game consoles, the Wii, well, the Wii U, but come on, let's be serious. But as far as I know, and as far as I've been able to do, you know, the only thing I know of is the PS4 that's capable of doing what I'm doing here, and making these videos, adding commentary, editing the footage, and any of that stuff. So I wanted to, you know, to put out there how I'm doing it, how you can do it, how it's actually not super complicated. It's actually pretty easy. There's a lot of baked in stuff on the PS4 that just helps you do that. And so I'm going to do that, and I hope that you know, that I'm able to do it well enough to maybe get more people interested in doing it. You know, I don't know, whatever. I feel like it's a cool thing to do, you know. And I have fun making these videos. Honestly, sometimes I get tired and I get kind of cranky and all that, but at the end of the day, I do enjoy making videos, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I would like, and I think it's cool, and I think if you're interested in it in any form, like if you just want to make little clips, or if you want to make long drawn out series, or instructional videos, or guides, or any of that kind of stuff, and you're interested, I think this the PS4 platform is an easy way to get your toes in the water, you know, to just try it out and see how you like it, because, you know, it's easy. It's plug and play for the most part. I mean, all the stuff you need comes in the box with your PS4, and if you have a PS4, I'm assuming you also have a television and internet connection and can do that kind of stuff. But, you know, so that's what I'm planning on doing next, and that's what I wanted to talk about there. Also, let's talk about Fallout 4 for a minute. This game is huge. I didn't really realize what I was taking on, right? I started doing the game, and I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and do this. I enjoy this game, or these types of games, and but man, I believe I've got something like 60 episodes already recorded. I believe this is 45 or whatever, but I've got already recorded so many episodes, and I'm not even anywhere close. Part of me says just mainline the story, get it over with. The other part of me is like, well, that's not what these games are about. Like, you gotta kind of get in there and get in the heart of the game. But it's excuse me with the yawning again, and it's kind of like tearing me up inside. Not really. It's but so we finished that mission, and we're gonna talk to Dance and be like, hey bro, we found a guy. Turns out everybody's dead except for their commander, and we talked him into joining the Brotherhood again. And so that's cool. Are you guys gonna honor him? And they're like, yeah, we will. And they're like, cool, everything's cool. You're cool, we're cool. Cool. And so then yeah, that's that. So if you watched this far, thank you for watching, and thank you for putting up with me rambling about nonsense until now. I gotta say, you know, thank you guys for watching. I really do enjoy and appreciate you know, anyone who takes the time to watch the videos and comment or whatever. And I am going to New Year's resolution. I'm going to be better about getting in the comments and interacting with you guys. I think I might actually go ahead and take the plunge and get a Twitter account. Maybe, I don't know, probably not. Or something, you know, like try to be more proactive in the whole YouTube space. And yeah, so with that, I like to say thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one, and hopefully I'll try to keep these kinds of situations from happening again, but no promises. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.